Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I'm present the Mint newspaper headlines. So, first of all, EPFO hikes interest rate on PF deposit for FY23 to 8.15%. Next, great trap of China. Then I comes to page number 2 in plain flag section. Under that, the diminishing clout of public sector banks. On page number 3, in that, Reliance renew 9 other secure solar PLI soaps. Next, Discom SIC tariff hikes up to 40% has demand, cost soar. Next, Adani stocks crash on fear, banks sold collateral. Next, volatile China demands affect the prospect of steel producer. Next, Alibaba splits into 6 units. Again, I am repeating. Alibaba splits into 6 units. Plans new IPO in historic overhaul. Next, government cancel 18 pharma firms licenses or superstitious spurious drugs. Next, on page number 4 in economy and policy section of that, print shot in that India's export at all-time high of $750 billion. Next, Renew Energy repays $1 billion to offshore bondholders. Next, NTPC Renewable Energy to supply 1300 megawatt clean power to Greenco. Next, PSB recover only 14% of loans written off in last 5 years. Next, government extends deadline for linking PAN and Aadhaar until June 30 June. Next, high Dell investment sells 2.26% in Kalyan Jewelers for rupees 256 crore. Next, Rabi wheat procurement likely to cross estimate 34 million tons. Next, licenses of 18 pharma companies cancelled. Next, Japan plans any push with India, Bangladesh. Next, e-rupee yet to catch on even as central banks work on digital currency. On page number 15 in deals and tech and startup section of that, Kotak new AIF rises $1.25 billion at first close. Next, how startups should prepare to get IP rights. Next, loan tab buys Unofin to tab health biz. Next, tech SME revenues to double to $40 billion by FY30 NASCOM. Next, Google met to help 100 Indian startups scale up business. Next, Honeywell installs over 7,000 AI cameras in Bangalore. Next, Artha India backs Kenya's View Pass in third African bid. Next, Fashinza rises $30 million debt for international expansion. Next, loan tab buys it's an I am repeating that. The next IT firms may have fresher intake at has BFSI clients cut spends. On page number 6 in mark to market section of that, asset sale alone would not re-rate Dalmia Bharat. Next, butterfly merger not a game changer for quantum investors. Then on mint shot in that, a new ESG fund classes sees 15% asset bloom in just 2 months. Next, inflation in UK shock hits record high. More pain ahead. Next, SEBI eases norms for onboarding of FPIs. Next, Vedanta to pay $927 million dividend. Next, Adani stocks see a slump on fear that banks are holding collateral. Next, Credit Suisse seeks to sue the Swiss client on UBS worries. On page number 7 in corporate section of that, fleet additional additions down to 4-year low in 2022 fares to remain firm. Next, SBI to hire consultant to survey employees. Next, single booking platform for Air Asia India, Air India Express. Next, Microsoft roll out Open AI based tools to fight cyber attack. Next, JSL buys 49% stake in Indonesian Nickelco. Next, India is critical for tourism in Victoria. On page number 18, corporate section of that, ex-US Army officer Debra crew to take over as Diageo CEO. Next, China demand uncertainty uh, caps still firms prospects. Next, Google AI startup replete tie up to take on GitHub. Next, Discoms call for tariff hike up to 40%. Next, corporate to seek for 10 to 12% capex growth in FY24 FinTech. Next, Reliance Renew, Tata Wind Solar PLI. Next, women, small towners. Again, repeating, women, small towners drive uses of digital platforms. Meta study say on page number 9 in corporate section of that EV battery swap policy stuck a year after draft. Next, Smash founder questions RP uh, actions. Next, IBA banks plan to increase startups funding. Next, corporate bus section under that ESAF celebrates ITS 31st anniversary with great favor. Next, next, UCO Bank observes Digital Payment Utsav in association with MATI. Next, Naveen Chauhan joins Spare Care as CEO. Next, UCO Bank post highest quarterly net profit. Next, Muthoot Finance Limited present result. Next, Karthik Aryan becomes the brand ambassador of Euro Fashion Inner. Next, on page number 11 in news wrap section under that Pirmal TPG Mal exit from Shriram. Next, right to health. Next, SBI cap pairs stake in Jindal Stainless. Next, India's $1 trillion bond market sees rising heft of insurers. Next, lowest police public ratio in Bihar WB. Next, US China conflict to impact India. Next, cancer causing compounds found in everyday food EU. Next, doctors to travel with Hajj pilgrim. Next, volleyball league viewership grows. Next, UCO hopes to earn $1,500 crore this fiscal. Next, embassy to buy office park in Bengaluru. Next, 800 crore for fast charging stations. And then I comes to that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.